Alright, so I think I might have figured something out. Ring tick ding probably refers to these things here. So let's see, ring tick ding. So ring tick ding. Problem is though, tick only has one, so it might be 461973. Can't tell anymore. 461973. Nope, didn't think so. Or 4607 73. Huh. Okay. Ring is 46. So it's 46. Ring, let's see. Tick ding. Tick ding. Okay, that doesn't help me figure out the last number though. Something over there though, I can't get over to it. Ring tick ding. God. Okay, come on. Let's try this again. 4, 6, 7, 7, 3. Okay, so the problem is this last number. I can't figure out. Clip arts and words. Ring tick ding. Nothing makes any sense in this school. Blarg. I agree with you, Fukawa. What the hell is going on? Big hand points to 7. If I had a clock and it was pointing, and only the big hand was pointing to 7, I don't know. I've stopped understanding this. Unless 4, 6, 7, 7, 3? Nope. There's no point in going out. I've looked around, there's nothing around that can help me. Unless... That's a ding, yeah, because when you press a cash machine, it goes ding. Ring is a phone. You ring up a phone, it rings. A phone rings, as I found out a few minutes ago. Tick, that's a clock. A keg and that do nothing, and there's nothing I can use in here. Safe combination puzzles are not fun. I really don't want to have to look up a walkthrough for this. That'll completely ruin the fun. Or maybe it's an ascending order? 3, 7? No. Okay, a rotary phone. Let's see, I have a rotary phone. Does it make any difference if I highlighted what font? No. Cash machine, if we take a standard keypad. I'm just trying to see if anything here makes any sense. Let's see, 7, 3. No. I really can't figure this one out. This is beyond me. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go look up a walkthrough. Alright, I think I might have figured it out. I should let you guys know that because this game is, I think it's recently been created, there are no walkthroughs. So I had to like look around and like see if anyone had an idea of what to do, and I think I might have one. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna look like such a fool. Okay. By the way, when I went to go check, my controls for the game broke. Like Fukawa was just stuck going and going to the right for whatever reason. and I couldn't even access the menu, so thankfully I managed to save somehow before it got too severe. The lock clicks and the door opens. There's one small room that reads AV room. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. The clock isn't supposed to mean the hour, it's supposed to mean the minute. That is fiendish. So okay, so now we gotta go to the AV room. Here is the AV room. Are we going now be given a motive to kill? This is a page of writing. It's yours, of course. Now there's staples in it. I thought you said you didn't care about it. So let's save. See, writing page. Alright. It's full of crap, pencils, stapler, super glue, don't need it right now. Trash bag. In the trash there's a key. Less predictably, the key is snapped into two pieces. You scoop them up anyway, stolen from it. Okay, so we have a broken key. We can fix this. Things going to fire super glue again and spend around 5 minutes trying to not glue your fingers to the key. You can't wave a precarious but mended key with sticky fingers. Alright, that's nice. What key is this? It's a classroom key for the second classroom. Alright, is this a page of my writing? Poster of internet safety tips. They treat you like children here, but at the same time expect you to be adults. Hey, that's totally how the internet works. It really is already filled with children as it is. Alright, let's go in here. Industrial worse. Let's see. Joy of joys, another safe. You're so sick of numbers, but they never made sense to you anyway. All the sharp, weird sharp shapes and formulas. No, like at least you can force this one if you need to. Alright, what's... Alright. Looks like I've got... Great, it's one of these. Alright, let's see what A says. A tells me that this page does not lie. A apparently says it does not. So I'm just writing these down. Just like, okay. Does not lie. Okay. Now let's see what B has to say. C is false. This is the honest page. C 41187. Now I don't know how many of them are lying though. C false. Honest page. Okay, now C says A is false, this page is honest. They all claim that they're honest. Let's see. C is 66928. A false. Honest page. Well, actually, one of them is obviously telling the truth, and the other two are lying. Because I can't have two safe combinations. So, if that means if C is lying, that means A is true. If A... Okay, let's assume A is true. That means C is false. That would clarify that B is telling the truth, thus that doesn't work. What if B is lying? If B is lying... Okay, no, if B is true... If B is true, that means C is actually lying. Which means A is true. Okay. So if C is true, that A is false. And C, that means B is false. So it's C. Alright, 66928. Logic puzzles. 66928. Lock clicks, door opens, and the usual. You're so very, very tired of this, tired in that deep eyes aching, bone hurting way. Your heart is heavy and all like fragile dry leaves. Crunch, crunch. Only you would ever gone through all this process. You find another key and a page. I should save. I'm running out of health. Writing page. The key is the infirmary key. Okay, let's get out of here. Boo-ba-doo-boo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. I'm liking that this game does not have any jump scares. I would have really hated it for that. Another lock safe. Whoop-de-doo. What's in the chat? There's a page in here too, and it looks like it's the last one that you can count having lost. You hate this place, you hate these people, the ones who would take you from you and go to such lengths to make your life a living hell. Thinking about it, it boils in you a righteous vicious rage, but then you have no right to be angry at all. When you're angry, you're laughed a little, belittled. You're not angry at all, you guess, but oh, you do hate yourself so. For letting them get to you, for letting them take your things, for not watching closely enough, for being all alone in times like these. Your fault, of course. Your fault, your fault. Oh god. Your fault, your fault. Oh god. That's Fukawa-chan. Fukawa-san. Fukawa-san, you hear echoes in your head, but that's not here. Fukawa-chan, are you okay? You're shaking. It's a good thing that you're already in the infirmary. Owie! Fukawa-chan? Are you alright? She says again, looking almost as if she cares. You say no you're not, and you get up and you leave. You don't understand why she followed you a few feet behind, why she smiled whenever you looked. You're not allowed to have people who care for you. It's the sort of life you lead, isolated, cold, dangerous. You ruin things so you can't touch anything lovely, or you cover it in ice. You close the door on her. You aren't inviting, so go away. You're going to go to bed. Alright. To bed I go. You curl up on top of your sheets, still in your uniform. Fukawa-chan, it's me. I'm sorry if I'm bothering you, but I wanted you to know that if you want, we can be friends, so you can talk to me whenever. You can even just come over and hit me if you want, or throw something at me. I can take it. So I hope you feel better. I think you deserve to. And, I found this. A sound of paper sliding on the ground. You crack an eye, open, and see a sheet of your writing under the door. Oh well, I'll go now. Sorry, bye. Her footsteps are loud but light. But hearing her voice, maybe it calms you down enough that you're not thinking about how fast your breathing is going, how much you hate this place and everyone in it, how quickly your heart is beating. You drift off to sleep thinking, well, no one deserves the burden of you, but there are some people strong enough to shoulder it. Oh, that was it. Lovely game. No, hold on. I think I'm just going to end it here. So this is Ocsttiac. Actually, and while I'm gone, I'm going to see if that's safe at anything. Bye-bye. This is blissfully unlocked, but it's also empty. Ugh, whatever. Time wasted!